RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Zeiser Kia, the ultimate buying experience. St. Peter's Hardware and Rental, the best product service and expert advice. First Mid-America Credit Union. New name, same great credit union. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance. All your protection under one roof. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. And Alton Tree Service. With 11 years of experience, there is no tree we can't handle.
Did a lot and took an off-balance shot there, and Carrollton got away with one.
Carrollton at the top of the key with their big man, Cody Kraut. Kraut, a 6'5 senior, gives the ball off to Tyler Watson. Watson guarded by Blake Groves. Roxana starts McPeak, Groves, Hartnett, Briggs, and Reiney. The red and gold on defense right now. The green with the basketball. And here is Joey Kuhnrod, 6'2 senior. And he's fouled outside the three-point line. A little hand check there by Chase McPeak, foul number 1.
Well, it's good indication early on that from these two defenses, both playing tight man-to-man, we may see a lot of fouls if there's a lot of those hand checks called tonight.
Just outside the lane, picking up his dribble is Tyler Watson. Now Kuhnrod inside, glass, no. Reiney rips down the rebound, gives it up to Blake Groves. Left hand, no. Reiney tries to get the rebound, and it's fought for, and the Hawks have it in a scoreless game.
Well, Shells trying to run with it right there and unable to convert. We saw the ball in Kuhnrod's hands. You're going to see that a lot tonight for Carrollton for the majority of their possessions.
Jordan Briggs knocks the ball out of bounds here, out high, and 6:43 to go. First quarter, no score here at Roxana High School. Basketball belongs to the Hawks down the side of the lane. Watson traveled on the baseline as he shuffled his feet. A 6'1 senior, 4 seniors for the Hawks, and they all start. The returning starters are Kuhnrod, and also Tyler Watson returning as a starter from last year when the Hawks went 24-4 last year. Briggs inside, did not get it as he got stuck under the basket, out of bounds off of Carrollton. Roxana ball.
Well, good break right there. Hunter Reiney came down the lane and was able to get that rebound. It got knocked out of his hands, but another chance here for the Shells.
McPeak is going to trigger it in to Blake Groves. Groves, a 6'1 senior. Hands it to the junior, Jordan Briggs. Briggs driving, side of lane, bumped, fouled, and the finger roll went off the rim. No good. The foul there was on number 24 for Carrollton, and that is Fraley, his first.
Well, you've seen just about every set possession so far. Jordan Briggs has taken the ball at the basket each time. You can expect that all night from him, as the ball's going to be in his hands for the majority of the night for the Shells.
He hits the first free throw, and that's one of the problems the Shells have had too early in the season, is from the free throw line, as they miss one here. 1 out of 2. Reiney comes down with a rebound, and he is fouled there. Kuhnrod thought he got all ball and tied him up, but instead 41 with a foul.
Well, Hunter Reiney trying to go up there as in that lane a lot of times tonight. I won't be surprised to see them foul him hard, as he is the big guy. He's got the size advantage, so they're going to have a tough time trying to stop him.
6'8", about 208, 210. He's a junior. Here's McPeak to the corner to Briggs. Briggs tripped and fouled. That's another foul on Mike Fraley, as Fraley was a little late there to the sideline.
And for the Shells, you mentioned their free throw shooting, not exactly up to par right now. They're shooting less than 60% as a team on the season. So we'll see what they have tonight and how many times they take it at the basket.
And it's not just one guy either, because like Jordan Briggs, 30 out of 53 on the year. You have Reiney at 8 for 14. I think I counted they've missed about 50 to 55 free throws this year already. And, of course, head coach Mark Briggs wants to change that here early in the season. 30-second timeout for Carrollton here in a 1-0 game. 1-0, Shells have the lead. Don't forget, after the game, we'll announce our Munganast Dalton Toyota Player of the Game. That'll come during our post game. Here's Jordan Briggs off the inbounds. Down to Reiney. Little hook is short. Reiney gets the rebound. That's his 3rd rebound already.
Well, Reiney using that size. Once again, we've seen him have some offensive rebounds so far, and Carrollton's not doing a great job of getting a body on him to get him out of the lane.
Briggs in the corner, right in front of us here, the left corner. Now to Hartnett. Out to McPeak. Give to Briggs in the other corner now. The right corner for Jordan. Giving the ball off, knocked out of bounds, and it's going to go the other way. McPeak hit it last. Carrollton ball right at their bench.
Well, it's been a long possession for the Shells right there, and unfortunately for them, weren't able to come away with more than 1 point. And for Carrollton, they're going to need to do something to get somebody on Jordan Briggs that can stay with him, and for the most part, keep Hunter Reiney at bay, or else this could be a long night for the Hawks.
1-0, about 3 minutes into the game, and we have just a free throw so far. Here's Kraut to Kuhnrod. Free throw line, dumping it down, and it's out of bounds off of Roxana, they say. Reiney was going to let that go. He thought it was off of Carrollton, but it's Hawks ball under their basket.
Well, it looked like kind of an acting job by Reiney there, as it looked like he knew that he hit it and just kind of tried to act like it went off the Carrollton player.
Carrollton with the ball in the right corner, deep in the right corner. It's their big man, Cody Kraut. Now inside, glass and good. Jordan Haar, the junior, breaking free underneath.
Yeah, nice play underneath, and that's not what you want to see if you're the Shells, especially with Hunter Reiney down there. He's going to get a ways away with blocking a lot of shots.
Briggs with a miss, and Carrollton with the ball back. Here's a freshman off the bench. It's number 23, Luke Palin. Now a deflection, and Reiney has it on the steal. Roxana ball, 2-1 Carrollton. Long pass to Hartnett, off the glass and in for the sophomore.
Well, that was a nice look from Briggs right there as he threw that at almost a three-quarter court pass to Hartnett on the fast break.
Reiney with a block under the basket there as Jordan Haar was looking for 2 more. Out of bounds, Hawks ball. Roxana with a 3-2 lead, first quarter here. About midway through the first period, and they throw it into Palin, the freshman. Palin to 43, Kraut. Big 6'5" senior. Now to Joey Kuhnrod. In the right corner, a double team. They go for the steal, out of bounds. It's still Carrollton ball on the sideline.
Surprising that they were able to get that ball back. A little bit, almost a kind of spread out offense for Carrollton so far. Not a lot of shots that have gone up inside the lane. Of course, Hunter Reiney down there with that size, that could be a big factor in that so far.
Shot up and won't go for the Hawks. Tipped out by Briggs, and still going to be Hawks ball just after 8 o'clock here. You're in tune to WBGZ Alton. 8 o'clock hour, it's Tuesday night basketball on the Big Z. On the internet too, AltonDailyNews.com. Into the lane, Luke Palin stops and pops, and he hits.
A pretty impressive move by the 5'9" freshman there, going into the lane and pulling up from about 15.
Briggs loses it as he lost his footing. Joey Kuhnrod the other way. Kuhnrod bumps Hartnett, and he's going to foul. Blocking foul as Hartnett did not have his feet set under the basket there, and drawing the contact was Kuhnrod, but the 6'5" sophomore with his first foul for Roxana.
Well, for the Shells on that last offensive possession, Jordan Briggs a little bit out of control there, trying to do a little bit too much, and Kuhnrod was able to get it and take it the length of the floor and now to get to the line.
First one is good. Second one is good. 6-3 now. The Hawks lead the Shells early in this game. 3:23 to go, first quarter. And Hartnett down to Reiney in the lane. Kicks it to McPeak in the corner. Back up top, Jordan Briggs. Here's McPeak for 3. He missed it, too long in the right corner. Rebound, Hawks.
Well, McPeak's going to get his fair share of those tonight from the corner, but a little bit of a rush shot right there.
traveling in the corner for the Hawks, and it's going to go right back to Roxana with some good D. Shells with 3:02 to go first quarter. Trail by 3 points, and Briggs up the floor.
Although Carrollton with that 3-point lead, it still looks like they're kind of a little confused as to what to do on offense. They've been moving the ball a lot on the perimeter so far, and haven't really figured out exactly what to do against this Roxana defense.
Briggs looking inside, keeps it outside. McPeak has it top of the key, now between the circles, guarded by Luke Palin. McPeak fouled by Palin as he went driving to the right wing, and that's going to be a foul on Carrollton.
Roxana's trying to work a little bit of a motion offense against this man-to-man that Carrollton's throwing at him right now. But I'm kind of looking for them to see what they can do with a little bit of a high-low game and see if they can get it into Hunter Reiney and into the post.
Sophomore comes in for Roxana, Levi Wallace, 5'8" guard. Here's Briggs down to Reiney on the post, blocked, got it back, laid it in. Reiney for 2.
Well, right on cue, Reiney gets it in the post and drives his man to the basket, able to get the putback.
6-5, Carrollton's lead. Right elbow shot, Watson no, Kuhnrod follow, no, but he's fouled as he got the offensive rebound, and Roxana gets the foul, and it's going to be Reiney, his first.
Well, Reiney was the one that was caught out of position right there, and that's who Kuhnrod was able to cut underneath and get that rebound.
In the air, and it's off the rim, but soft touch, and it goes in for Kuhnrod. He's now at 3 points, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Make it 4 for 4, and it's 8-5. The Hawks have the lead. 3-point lead again. Roxana ball. They trail on their home floor here. Briggs free throw line. Now to McPeak for the tie. 3. Nope. Reiney with a follow, and he's fouled as he put it up. Fouled by their big man, it looks like, Joey Kuhnrod, but Reiney with another board there.
Well, it seems like those long arms of Hunter Reiney are just controlling that lane anytime a ball goes off the glass and off the rim, because it just seems like he's no matter what, he's almost got position down there, but as long as he can do that on the defensive end, they'll be in good shape.
Well, the last couple of years, it's been entertaining to watch him, especially the offensive rebounds that he gets. He's almost a better offensive rebounder than defensive. He hits both free throws here, too. He's got 4 points.
A little bit of a full court pressure here from Roxana. I expect Briggs at some point to bring this out.
8-7 score. Carrollton with the lead and the ball. The lead is down to 1 after the Reiney free throws. Kuhnrod inside, and he's fouled underneath. Hartnett might get another one as Kuhnrod went right down the middle of the lane, and the foul is going to be on. Maybe it's Briggs and not Hartnett. It is Jordan Briggs with his first.
Well, kind of a dangerous defensive possession for Roxana there as Hunter Reiney got caught way far out from the basket as he tried to go for a steal, and then there was no big presence inside the lane down low, and easy for Kuhnrod to draw the foul.
He made his first free throw, missed the second one, but got his own rebound. The Hawks with a couple of tries under there, but Briggs out of there with it. Now Briggs fouled by Palin. Number 23, Palin will pick up the foul. 9-7, Carrollton. And 1:26 to go. That'll be Palin's second foul. Here come the Shells, down by 2. 1:15 to go, first quarter. Live in Shell country, McPeak gets a step, stops and pops. He missed it. Rebound, Hawks the other way.
Oh, Shells haven't really converted a lot of their open looks yet, like one of them being right there by McPeak.
Shot missed, follow up. Cody Crouch with 2 points as he put the follow up and in.
Well, we mentioned before, with a big guy like Hunter Reiney down there, they got to capitalize on those misses and get one shot now from Carrollton. But Carrollton continues to get some offensive rebounds.
Here's Reiney, double team, triple team, ball knocked away. Carrollton ball the other way.
Not really the strongest move from Hunter Reiney right there. He really kind of backed himself to where he only had one spot to go, and that was away from the basket, and wasn't able to draw a foul.
Hawks with a 4-point lead and the ball. May wait for the last shot of the first quarter. Nope, 20 seconds to go. Reiney with a block underneath. Reiney blocking Haar's shot. Now he comes up the floor, and he missed the scoop, the little finger roll there. Reiney trying to make something happen like a point guard.
Reiney taking it the entire way, wasn't able to convert though.
Kuhnrod the other way, stops and pops his first field goal. He had 5 free throws. Now he's got a 2-pointer as well. And after 1 quarter, Carrollton 13-7 here at Roxana, leading the Shells. Second quarter in a moment. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Low-hanging branches? Loose limbs? Storm damage? Don't risk climbing up that shaky ladder. Let Alton Tree Service do it for you. Fully insured with over 11 years of experience, protecting your home and family is what we do best. From trimming to complete removal, there is no tree we can't handle. Contact Alton Tree Service today for a free, no-obligation estimate at 618-977-1413.
Second quarter, welcome back to Shell Country. John Kleeman and Brent Berkland back here with you. Roxana ball to start the second period, trailing though by 6. Carrollton with a little surge there at the end of the first quarter, up 13-7. Largest lead, and here's McPeak for Roxana. John Kleeman and Brent Berkland back with you here on the Big Z. Briggs for 3, nope. Top of the key, missed it, and the Shells cold from the field.
And cold shooting is right, and not the greatest look right there from Briggs. He had a hand in his face as he took that shot.
Traveling at the other end is Tyler Watson with a ball fake at the 3-point line. Shells ball again. Roxana with their 7th game of the year. They are 4-2 on the year. And a little homestand now as they'll welcome Wood River Friday night. Litchfield here next Tuesday night. Here's a steal, as coming over the top was Cody Kraut. Roxana back on defense. Carrollton ball.
Good play right there by Kraut on the defensive end for Carrollton as coming to get that steal and making a heads-up play.
Here's Palin with the basketball for Carrollton. Gives it to Haar inside, fouled on his way to the basket. Hartnett will pick up his 2nd foul. First Roxana player to have more than 1 foul. And at the line it will be Jordan Haar. 6'2" junior, and they could build on this 6-point lead now. And in the air, this one's off the mark. Hunter Reiney coming into the game. He misses the first minute of this second quarter, but now he's back.
Well, man, you saw that offensive possession right there from Carrollton. I think they wanted to exploit the fact that Reiney wasn't in the game and tried to go down low for just a bit as they've kind of found some holes in the Shells defense.
Second free throw is good. 1 out of 2 for Haar. He makes it 14-7 now in favor of Carrollton. Their lead is 7. Reiney with the ball, and 3 Hawks, almost 4, come to the neighborhood, and he's fouled by Cody Kraut.
Well, we saw on the previous possession that they tried to go in the post to Hunter Reiney, that as soon as he's getting it now, they are just all collapsing. They're all swarming to the ball, and so we may see that often tonight, and see if the Shells can deal with it and get some open looks off that.
Reiney with the first free throw. He's 3 for 3 from the line now. 5 points. And the big man puts it up again and puts it in again. Big number 55 has 6 points now, and the lead is 14-9 in favor of the Hawks. Kuhnrod throwing it down the middle of the court. Stolen away. Reiney gives to Levi Wallace. Wallace into the lane. Traveled as he lost it in the air. Came back down in the lane with the basketball turnover.
Well, mistake there by Levi Wallace as he went up, got his shot blocked, and was trying to do a little bit too much before he even had it back.
There's almost a steal for the Shells. Tipped out, and Carrollton ball. 6:30 to go. First half.
Some hustle play from Blake Groves for Roxana, as we've seen him in the middle of some tie-ups and loose ball situations so far, and he's one of those role players that'll pretty much run through a wall for you.
And now coming out of the game, Levi Wallace. Coming into the game, Jordan Brown. So Brown and Groves in the game with Reiney, Briggs, and McPeak. The 5 on the floor for the Shells. And now a bump on the sideline. Groves had Jordan Haar already trapped, but then he went ahead and bumped him, almost pushing him out of bounds when he really didn't need to over there.
Roxana being a little bit too aggressive so far on defense, and it's shown from the amount of fouls that they put up.
Now Kuhnrod underneath, and he's fouled by McPeak. McPeak will pick up his second foul. 6:14 remaining, second quarter, and our score. Carrollton 14. Roxana 9. Kuhnrod missing a free throw. He's missed 2 in a row now. He had hit his first 5. He's got 7 points overall. Make it 8 as he hits 1 out of 2. 15-9, the Hawks on top. Shells up the floor, Jordan Briggs, guarded by Kuhnrod. On the block, he missed the shot, left it short. Here comes Kuhnrod the other way. Quickly to the corner. Shot fired up, no, Groves had it. Kuhnrod has it now, down to Watson. He missed a layup, gets his own rebound, blocked away in front of the rim, but a foul, and it may be Groves trying to block the shot.
And what a look from Joey Kuhnrod, getting the ball down on to the block right there for Tyler Watson. And also on the defensive end, great defense so far by Joey Kuhnrod on Jordan Briggs. He's not really given much ground. He's making things a little difficult whenever Briggs has tried to penetrate, and Kuhnrod just doing an excellent job so far for the Carrollton Hawks.
Tyler Watson misses the first free throw, and the second one is good. The Hawks in this quarter 3 out of 6. So they're missing some free throws, and their lead could be bigger, but it is 16-9 right now. McPeak has it to Jordan Briggs. Now to Hartnett. Back to Briggs as they look for Reiney, but he's double-teamed in there already. Now they give it to Reiney. Missed it. Brown grabbed it. Reverse layup. Too far under the basket. Hawks ball. Hawks the other way. Haar spinning into the lane. Layup, no. Rebound Haar, and he lays it in.
Well, the Hawks got down the floor quickly and were able to convert, and they're doing an excellent job right now defensively against Hunter Reiney, making sure they got a couple guys on him every possession.
Briggs with a finger roll, no good, and a jump ball called. And it's going to be, I believe, a jump ball here with 5:02 to go, and the possession arrow going to go to Carrollton. Timeout on the floor right now, though. Timeout Roxana with 5:02 to go in the first half. 18-9. The Shells have only 9 points on the board. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
At American Family Insurance, we put together a pretty special policy for the Gordon family. It's called the Dad's starting a new business in our garage. Jessie wants to go to an Ivy League school. Mom crashed her computer, literally. And Jennifer just passed her driving test, policy. American Family works with you to choose from over 375 products and features to create your custom family protection. Is your coverage as unique as your family?
And Roxana can't get it going in terms of offense and in terms of points here. It's 18-9. Carrollton now with a 9-point lead and the ball. Kuhnrod to Haar. Haar inside, stripped away. Good play by Hartnett. Jordan Briggs back for the Shells.
For Roxana, they really need to concentrate on trying to figure out this defense against Carrollton, as they're in that man-to-man right now and just haven't been able to make any wiggle room.
Jordan Brown travels on the wing just outside the block as he had a step or two there, but he turned it over. Here come the Hawks again. 4:30 to go till halftime. Top of the key. Now they give to Watson on the wing. To Kuhnrod, weak side, layup, good. Clay Duba, number 32, into the game, and he lays it in.
Really good passing, good ball movement there from Carrollton in that situation, and they've had good ball movement throughout the game, and so far on the other end for Roxana, it's really been a struggle on offense as with Hunter Reiney, they haven't been able to do much.
Here's Reiney inside, missed it, got his own rebound, good, and one. Reiney with a rebound, and he'll go for three.
Well, that was right in the middle of two guys there. He was able to take that up and then get his own rebound, and once again being aggressive offensively, attacking the glass and able to get his own rebound. They need to try to get some guys open once they see that double team that's happening on Reiney.
Free throw in and out, no good. Reiney misses that free throw. He does have 8 points now and 5 rebounds. And it's 20-11. Hawks lead is 9. Three ball goes up and in as Tyler Watson launches it for three.
Well, initially it didn't look like Watson wouldn't want to even shoot that, but he realized he had no one on him for a good couple seconds and decided he was going to fire it up.
Here's Reiney getting it, and double team, bumped out of bounds, gives to Briggs for three. Nope, he missed it. Rebound Hawks. They dive on the floor, out of bounds, Carrollton ball.
Cold shooting thus far for Roxana throughout. It seems almost every player is. Jordan Briggs on the year, he's shooting just over 20% from the three-point line and hasn't gotten one to go yet through the two that he shot.
3:15 remaining, first half. 23-11 now. And a kick ball on McPeak as again they put some pressure on in the backcourt. Roxana again a record of 4-2. They'll be hosting the Oilers here Friday night. 3:05 remaining. Watson for three again. It's good as he's left open again on the wing.
Well, that's just poor defense by Roxana, not being able to cover the perimeter, especially for a guy that just made a three that was open on him.
Down to Reiney, missed the shot. Rebound Kuhnrod. It's loose on the floor, and Carrollton out of there with it. Inside Kuhnrod, layup good. He puts it in. It's 28-11. Timeout. Coach Mark Briggs, and it's all Hawks here. 2:39 till halftime. 28-11 our score. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse. From Buick, may the best car win.
Honey, who does our car insurance?
State Farm.
And what about our house?
State Farm, too.
And what about our life insurance?
Why do you ask?
Well, I've got something to tell you.
Bringing new life into the world is one of many great reasons to talk about life insurance. So contact your State Farm agent today. They'll help you choose the right coverage.
Contact Tom Lane to discuss all of your life insurance needs at 377-8912 across from Gino's 140 Club in Bethalto.
Take you to Bethalto for Highland and CM. That'll be our second game tonight on tape delay. The Eagles and the Bulldogs from the Mississippi Valley Conference. CM with another big game Friday, and you'll hear it live here on the Big Z. That's Jerseyville and CM Friday night. 2:25 to go after the Roxana timeout. Shells still looking for some points. Hartnett, baseline, 2-ball, no good. Briggs crashes the board, and he missed the layup. Now Reiney fouled, and it goes in for Hunter Reiney, who grabbed another rebound.
Well, strong play right there by Hunter Reiney as he was able to grab that rebound, and then it almost seemed like he lost it at first and got it kind of back into his hand after he got fouled and was able to tip it back up and in. But once again, attacking the glass hard for Roxana, and about the only positive thing that they have going on offense right now is their offensive rebound.
He missed the free throw, though, missed the and one, and he's missed a couple of free throws in a row. 28-13, Carrollton by 15. Watson three, it's good again. He's hot, 3 for 3.
Well, Roxana has to get a hand up on him. That's three 3 threes that he's made that have been wide open, and that's what's going to happen if you don't get a hand in space.
Levi Wallace back in the game. His 3, no good. Hartnett with the long rebound. McPeak to Briggs. Roxana ball. Briggs into the lane. Traveling called as a double team got there, and Briggs turns it over.
Good defense by Carrollton as they were able to beat him to the spot there, causing the travel, and they've done a good job to kind of subdue Jordan Briggs all night.
1:25 to go, second quarter, and now Briggs with a foul, trying to draw the charge on Kuhnrod, but Briggs will pick up his second foul.
A mistake right there from Jordan Briggs as in less than about 10 seconds, picking up 2 fouls here with 1:23 to go in this first half.
31-13. Kuhnrod, free throw, good. He's now at 11 points in the game. A lot of free throws for him already. This is his 10th free throw, and it's good. He is 8 out of 10 from the line. And 12 points in the game overall. Briggs, top of the key, looking for Levi Wallace on the wing. 3, good. Wallace with a tray for the Shells.
Well, it's probably the first shot that we've seen Roxana make outside the paint, actually, as Levi Wallace with a nice shot out there from the wing. But they're going to have to start shooting the ball well in order to come back in this game, because it seems that there's almost been a lid on the basket so far for the Shells.
Traveling on Carrollton in the backcourt. Here's a backdoor play. McPeak took a look, and then Hartnett threw it after McPeak had stopped outside the lane. He threw it away. Carrollton ball.
I think McPeak kind of misjudged how open that he was, and that he had that cut if it was there, and Hartnett had a good idea. It just wasn't on the same page.
33-16. Carrollton in the lead. Kuhnrod with it. Hawks back it up. McPeak guarding Kuhnrod now. And now the switch. Watson for 3. Misses it. Rebound. Reiney tipped it. It's loose on the floor. Carrollton ball on the floor.
Well, good hustle by Carrollton. They're really kind of beating Roxana in every aspect right now in terms of including the loose balls.
Only 13 seconds to go now till halftime. Kuhnrod will wait it out. Double team near the half-court stripe. Now he throws it away. Out of bounds to the bleachers. Roxana with 5 seconds left.
Good break for Roxana. See if they can get something here before halftime.
Jordan Briggs to the top of the key. Fires long range. No good. And it is halftime, and our score. The Hawks 33. The Shells 16.
At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer more than savings accounts, checking accounts, money markets, loans, and IRAs. They also offer a Visa Platinum Card, which rewards their members with low rates, no annual fees, no hidden fees, no balance transfer fees, built-in safety features to protect your card from fraud, and a reward program which rewards you for every purchase you make. Apply today for a First Mid-America Credit Union Visa Platinum Card at www.1stmidamerica.org.
Zeiser Kia, the ultimate buying experience.
Gas prices are soaring, and so is the cost to own a car. I want to help lower that cost, so I'm here to make you this offer. If your car is financed, stop by Zeiser to see how we can help. If you qualify for financing and we can't lower your cost of ownership, we'll fill up your tank just for stopping by. And with Kia's great warranty and top fuel economy, we can literally save you thousands a year.
It's gonna be huge!
Visit us in St. Peters, Wood River, or on the web at stlouiskia.com.
3 or 4 minutes of the third quarter here. Either Carrollton may pull away some more, or Roxana get back into the game. We'll see how it goes. Hartnett with the basketball for Roxana to Jordan Briggs, down to Reiney. Now to Hartnett, down the baseline, and a good assist. Hunter Reiney to Hartnett for 2.
Well, that was one thing right there that they didn't have in the first half, as they got the ball to Reiney. Reiney knew exactly where to go with it as soon as he got it, found an open Hartnett.
Well, that's what's happened a lot the last year or two, is 2 or 3 guys come to Reiney and he just dumps it off to somebody for a layup. And that's bound to be open sooner or later, depending on how the defense collapses. And Carrollton ball here. They're up 33-18 now. Both teams with their starters on the floor. Carrollton in the green, Roxana the white, trimmed in the red and gold. Roxana at home hosting Carrollton tonight. Down to Kuhnrod it goes. Knocked away by McPeak, out of bounds. Carrollton ball.
Good job by McPeak trying to get a hand in there as the Shells got kind of lucky after Carrollton got that pass down underneath.
They throw it into Kraut, and he puts it up and in right in the middle of the lane. The big man on a lob there, Cody Kraut for two.
Well, no excuse for that lob to really get through, especially with Hunter Reiney in the middle. Good design play for Carrollton.
Kraut with just 4 points in the game. He sat for a little while with those 2 fouls in the first half. Now he's got 2 buckets. 35-18 our score. McPeak to the free throw line. Backs it up, gives to Briggs. Jordan to the free throw line. Finger roll, no, but he's fouled as he drove into the lane. The foul's going to be on Kraut again, his third, it looks like.
Well, that's the guy you want to get to the free throw line as much as possible because he's going to be one of your big scorers, is Jordan Briggs. And after the first quarter especially, we didn't see him taking it at the basket as hard. And another thing for the Shells, they're going to have to convert at the free throw line.
Briggs now 1 out of 3 as he misses the first. And this one's good, 2 out of 4. He's now 32 for 57 on the year. He has now missed 25 free throws on the year. Now we have a foul on Reiney the other way, and 1. As Reiney was under the basket, too far under the basket though, and Har will go for 3.
Well, Reiney tried to come back and take a charge, but was in no position as he got beat down the floor. And Carrollton breaking that press with some ease right there.
Har's three-point play. Nope, missed the free throw. Reiney with the rebound. Back the other way. Briggs, finger roll. No. Hawks have it. Up 37-19. Here they come. Watson inside. May have traveled. No call. Now Reiney rips down the rebound as Watson missed an open layup.
And it's surprising something finally didn't go the way it should have for Carrollton as Watson misses that layup. Reiney coming in and snatching that rebound for the Shells.
Now Reiney with another rebound on a miss. He's fouled underneath, and it's Kraut again. Reiney with another rebound. Kraut with another foul.
Well, we said it before. It's been the best offense for the Shells so far as the Hunter Reiney on the offensive glass, and another rebound there as he's been running the floor pretty well and able to see if they can get some points at the line.
Reiney has missed 3 free throws in a row now as he misses again. He made his first 4. Now he's missed his last 3, and Kraut out of the game, and he spent a lot of time on the bench in the first half, and it's going to happen in the second half too, it looks like, as Reiney hits a free throw, 1 out of 2. He's got 11 points. The press still on for the Shells. Kuhnrod breaks the press, gives to Har. Blocked away by Reiney though. Underneath, Shells ball the other way.
Reiney able to get back that time and block that shot away.
Briggs misses a 3. Rebound Reiney, and a foul is called. And it's on Reiney on a loose ball, and that's unfortunate, as that pretty much is a no call on a loose ball, but Reiney gets his 3rd foul.
Well, an interesting play there for the cold shooting right there continues for Jordan Briggs as he came down and pulled up for 3 wide open, and sooner or later you figure something's got to fall for him.
Kuhnrod misses this shot as he stops and pops from the elbow. The other way, the Shells, and Levi Wallace takes it to the glass, and he's fouled under the basket there by 23 Palin, his 3rd foul.
Well, strong take right there by Levi Wallace. Very good athletic move and getting to the basket. But this is where the Shells have to convert. They have the clock stopped. They have a way to get back into this game. It could be at the free throw line.
Wallace puts it up and in. 4 points for him now. Levi will shoot again. He's only a sophomore and a sharp shooter. He's a good 3-ball shooter. And his free throws go in too. 2 for 2 for Wallace. Shells had 16 at halftime. And now they're at 22 points in the game, but they still trail by 15. 37-22 Carrollton with the lead and the ball. A lot of Hawks fans here in their green behind the Carrollton bench. Carrollton basketball. Fraley gives to Watson on the wing, guarded by Wallace. Now Palin into the lane, gives to Har, fouled on the block. It's Wallace.
And several times this half that we've seen that drive right down the lane, and then the dish off over to Har, and right there once again the Shells kind of getting over a little bit late and committing the foul.
Har puts the first one in. He now has 9 points. Hawks are about to have their third player in double figures. 2 for 2. Har made them both. He's got 9 points now, Har. And the score, 39-22. Here's Briggs inside, fouled on the baseline. Kuhnrod with a foul.
Briggs with good penetration there and taking it to the basket, and he's going to have to keep continuing to do that. Carrollton sticking with this tough man-to-man defense that they've had throughout the game, and the Shells just haven't been able to convert when they've gotten to the foul line.
39-22. He's now 2 for 5 from the line, Briggs. This one's up and in. 3 for 6. 3 points for Briggs, all from the line. Kuhnrod inside, hands it to Har. Har up, fouled. McPeak was there, and Reiney there. McPeak with his third foul.
Tough break for the Shells. As it looked like Reiney had the block shot, but McPeak got him with the body a little bit, and going back to the line is Har.
And he misses the free throw. Both teams missing their share of free ones here. It's 39-23. And it's 0 for 2. He misses again, 39-23. Reiney rips down his 10th rebound of the game. Wallace for 3, line drive, no good. Tipped around, Briggs inside. His shot blocked. Now Kuhnrod out of there with it. Long pass. Here come the Hawks 2-on-1 inside. Offensive foul as Hartnett takes the charge.
Well, a heads-up play by Hartnett right there as he was able to get back and set himself accordingly to pick up that charge. And great play, something that Roxana really needed as Carrollton has been breaking that press and getting the ball down the floor with ease.
Fraley with his third foul. The Hawks have 2 players with 3 fouls, and Kraut has 4 fouls. So we'll keep an eye on the foul situation too. McPeak has 3 and Reiney has 3 for the Shells. Briggs gets a pass knocked away. Hawks ball on the turnover.
Well, Carrollton Hawks have done a really good job against Jordan Briggs for the night. Pretty much kind of shutting him down a little bit at the times when he's been able to get to the basket. They're fouling him most of the time, and he hasn't really been able to convert.
Watson from the three-point line, now to Har on the wing. Har, now a pass, and away from the ball. Kuhnrod fouled by McPeak. McPeak's 4th foul of the game.
Well, this motion offense for Carrollton kind of giving Roxana a little bit of fits right now as they've been running them all over the court.
3 ball going up by Watson, and it goes in, and a whistle. And a foul is on Kuhnrod this time as they get him on the bump this time. Him and McPeak going at it.
Well, Watson found another open look, and again, another 3 ball from Watson, and he's been on fire for the majority of this game.
Timeout Roxana, 42-23. Hawks still with a commanding lead. 3:21 to go, third quarter. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Low-hanging branches? Loose limbs? Storm damage? Don't risk climbing up that shaky ladder. Let Alton Tree Service do it for you. Fully insured with over 11 years of experience, protecting your home and family is what we do best. From trimming to complete removal, there is no tree we can't handle. Contact Alton Tree Service today for a free, no-obligation estimate at 618-988-8888. 977-1413.
John Kleeman and Brent Berkland back here with you on the Big Z, joined by RiverBender.com tonight as well. Quick count here. I count 14 fouls for each side here tonight. Physical game, I guess. Reiney with a little fadeaway. Missed it. Got his own rebound. Into the lane, up and in, and one. Reiney will go for three.
Well, Reiney did a great job of attacking the glass as soon as he shot that initial miss. And then he's been doing that all night for the Shells, and that truly is their biggest offensive weapon for the night. It has been really his offensive rebounding.
Another foul. What do you know? Carrollton's Har with 2 fouls. In the air, good. Reiney's three-point play gives him 14 in the game.
Well, coming out of this timeout, especially with a play like that, this is where Roxana's got to try to make a run here to get back into this game.
Kuhnrod stops, picks up the dribble, gives to Watson. Watson out to Palin, 23, guarded by Wallace. Freshman with the ball, sophomore with the defense. Here's Watson. Skip pass to Palin on the right wing. Back on the left wing. 3-ball up. No. Briggs had the rebound, and Briggs rips it out of there to Hartnett. Hartnett up the floor. Finger roll. No. Reiney with a follow. Jam time for Reiney.
Oh, Reiney, what a play to run the floor and coming right down the lane and got that tip dunk. And a great play for the Shells. We'll see if that's something that can rally them to make this a closer game.
42-28 our score now. 5 quick points. Now we have a foul on Kuhnrod away from the ball. That's going to be his fourth foul. And Carrollton head coach Jeff Crumweedy onto the floor arguing with the referee. 2:07 to go. Timeout, Carrollton, 42-28. And 5 big points for Reiney, the 3-point play and then the dunk.
Well, definitely. And again, that's coming out of that timeout that was just called. And I mentioned that this is where Roxana's got to try to make a run. You still have 2 minutes left in this quarter and another 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. That plenty of time to go right now. You cut this lead down to 14. You haven't really been able to get it within 15 since halftime. And now you got a little bit of momentum going. This is the time to do it right now for the Shells.
Reiney now up to 16 points in the game. Again, Carrollton with some players in double figures. Watson, 13. He has 4 threes, all 4 threes for the Hawks. Kuhnrod, 12 points, but he hasn't scored here in the third quarter.
And costly foul for the Carrollton Hawks. Of course, Kuhnrod been around the ball pretty much the majority of the game for Carrollton, making some big plays. He's been the key guy that's been stopping Jordan Briggs defensively as well. He's been guarding him throughout the game, and with him out of the game, we'll see if the Roxana is going to be able to attack even more offensively.
In the air, Hartnett missed one, and Reiney grabbed the rebound but traveled. And Coach Jeff Crumweedy close to getting a technical foul. Referees right in his face over there. Hartnett 1 out of 2 from the free throw line to make it 42-29. It's a 6-0 run, and Briggs almost had the steal. Here comes Watson inside to Har. Har up and under and good. He lays it in.
Well, nice move by Har to get that away from Reiney so that he couldn't block that. And Shells with a near steal there, but come up and not able to get the turnover.
44-29 score. 3, Wallace. Nope. He missed it. Rebound Har. Going to go the other way for the Hawks. And a whistle out of bounds. Briggs putting some pressure on, knocks it out.
Well, Briggs trying to make something happen for the Shells defensively. They've been able to tip a couple balls away and get some near steals, and they're working on trying to get that lead down within single digits.
Single digits by the fourth quarter would be a big accomplishment. Here's a shot up and in. Palin fires it over Reiney for 2.
We've seen the freshman step in the face of Reiney a couple times and be able to make a couple shots over him this game.
Reiney driving, and he is fouled. It's going to be Haar, and he's going to have 3 fouls now. Boy, Carrollton, 3 for Haar, fouls. Palin with 3, Fraley with 3, Kuhnrod 4, Kraut has 4. We're not even to the fourth quarter yet. 9 team fouls. Reiney is over the line. He missed the free throw, but it's a violation anyway. 16 points for Reiney. Rebounds are now at 13 for him. He had 6 in the first half, 7 rebounds second half. Here's Watson inside, spinning into the lane. That's got to be a travel, surely. But it's a foul on Roxana.
Well, it looked like he took about 4 or 5 steps whenever he spun with that ball and spinning right into the defender. It looked like it was Hartnett that came over and committed the foul as it looked like Reiney would have had the shot block.
14 now for Watson as he hits the free throw. It is Hartnett with his 3rd foul. Groves and Brown in for the Shells now. Blake Groves and Jordan Brown in. And this one's good. 48-29. Carrollton answers back.
Well, ever since that Shells were able to get that lead down to 13, a 6-0 run by Carrollton, answering that, now opening this lead right back up.
6 in a row for Roxana, now 6 in a row for Carrollton. Briggs skip pass, 39 seconds to go, and Briggs for 3, it's good. Jordan Briggs, left side, 3-ball.
Well, we knew he was due for one, and there he finally got a good open look, and maybe that's the spark that they need to get him going and get some of his shots to fall.
Well, we have a foul on Briggs, his 3rd, as he goes for the steal. Roxana's fouls, McPeak 4, Hartnett 3, Briggs 3, Reiney 3. Here's Palin. In the air, it rolls off the rim. No good. Somebody over the back of Reiney. No call. And it's Carrollton ball. Watson for 3, and it's good from the right wing again for Watson.
Well, that's a dagger on that possession after the missed free throw. Not being able to get that rebound, came back and really killed the Shells there as Watson again from the outside, just really killing Roxana.
Reiney inside from McPeak, and Reiney lays it in. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. 51-34 with 8 minutes to go. Back with the 4th quarter in a moment. Hawks still with a big lead on the Shells. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports. With John Kleeman, Brent Berkland back with you, and some runs for both teams. It all adds up in that 3rd quarter to 18-18. Still a 17-point lead.
Well, back and forth it seemed like it seemed like the Shells were going to make a run. Back comes Carrollton with another run to kind of put a stop to that, and Shells just haven't been able to get this lead down enough to where it's manageable enough to come back in this and get back in this game.
It was a 17-point lead at halftime. It's 17 now. Shells got it down to 13 there in the 3rd quarter. Midway through the 3rd, really. About 3 or 4 minutes to go, but 51-34 as the Hawks run some offense here. They're 2 big men out of the game with 4 fouls each, Kraut and Kuhnrod. Here's a double team, jump ball. Briggs ties up Watson, and the possession arrow going to Roxana, and Watson may be the story of this game. He has 18 points, 5 3-pointers.
Well, he's shooting it really well from the outside, and right there, the Shells coming out with a little bit of a trapping zone right there, and trying to cause some turnovers to get back into this game. And Coach Mark Briggs, of course, trying to ignite his squad.
A miss by Briggs, a follow by Reiney. He's got 20 points on the rebound and the putback.
Again, attacking the glass hard for Roxana's Reiney.
Reiney with a block shot, and he's headed the other way as he grabs the loose ball. It's stripped away, though, and Fraley has it back to Haar, who lays it in.
Well, what a play right there by Fraley. Fraley was the one that got the shot blocked, comes back from out of bounds, knocks it out of Reiney's hands, and then makes a great look underneath.
Reiney gets the pass. He's into the lane again, stripped away, no call, and Back the other way, the Hawks. Now a loose ball. Goes to Reiney. Inside. And what's called here? An offensive foul on Reiney is called.
Well, Reiney trying to do a little bit too much. It was a little out of control, kind of playing with a little bit of emotion and trying to bring him back to himself. But 17-point lead still. There's nothing on the court that's going to get you 17 points.
Well, Reiney now with 4 fouls, and the 2 Hawks with 4 fouls each are coming in. How about that? Kuhnrod and Kraut. I think we're going to have some players foul out of this game before we're finished. Here's Watson with it. Another 3. He misses it. Rebound, tipped around. Kraut has it. Kraut inside, double team, knocked away by Hartnett. Hawks have the ball. No, it's off of Kraut. Roxana ball.
Well, one of the few misses that we've seen all night from Watson as he's been all over the court from beyond the perimeter tonight, and good break for the Shells there.
Inside Briggs got around Kuhnrod because he couldn't foul him, and then he still missed it underneath. Back comes Palin off the glass and in again.
We've seen Palin do that a couple times tonight. He's only 5'9", but he can go into the lane and make that floater.
Maybe more like 5'6". Who knows? Reiney from the elbow. Hunter Reiney skips it to Briggs for 3. No good. Rebound. Hartnett over the back for his 4th foul of the game.
Well, for Jordan Briggs, all he can do is keep shooting. He's only made 1 3 tonight out of the 5 that he's taken, and tough shooting night overall for him. Overall on the season this year, he's just shooting overall about 26.3% from the field coming into this game. So you're hoping that he can kind of get that going a little bit, and maybe the Shells can get a little bit more of offense going.
Kuhnrod puts it up and in. First point of the second half for Kuhnrod. Didn't score in the 3rd quarter. He only has 2 buckets, but keeps hitting free throws. 2 for 2 from the line. He has 14 in the game. 10 for 12 from the line for number 41. And the lead is up to 19 for the Hawks now, 57-36. Here's McPeak with it, top of the key. Back to Briggs. Jordan Briggs with it. 5:07 to go in the game. 9 o'clock. You're in tune to WBGZ Alton. Tuesday night boys basketball here in the River Bend. Briggs' shot blocked away. Here comes Fraley. It's a layup. It's up and in. Good again.
Well, Carrollton really just clicking on all cylinders right now. And how about the play of Mike Fraley? He's made some great hustle plays and been able to be a spark for this team. Just when you think that Roxana is going to be able to get some possessions to get back into it, Fraley's been making some plays for Carrollton.
McPeak's 3 is good. Top of the key. Chase McPeak with a tray.
Well, it seems like a rare 3 that we've seen from Roxana tonight. I believe they only have 3 on the night, and just cold shooting tonight, but he got that one to go.
Watson missed the shot, got a follow. He looked like he might have been over the back on the follow. Instead, he's fouled by Briggs as he grabbed the rebound. Missed an open layup, but he can hit the threes. He has 18 in the game.
And 5 of those coming on 3-point baskets, and he's just been a dagger in the Shells' back tonight.
And he's 3 for 5 from the line as he misses the first. That foul was on Briggs, his 4th foul of the game. Second free throw good. 19 now for senior Tyler Watson. Here's Blake Groves with it. 4-minute mark, 4th quarter. Hartnett has it. To McPeak. McPeak with his first 3 points of the game a moment ago. Wallace's 3, no good. Hawks have the rebound, up by 21. Here's Kuhnrod with it on the wing. Back to Watson, free throw line, no. Rebound, 2 Hawks there, knocking it out. Shells the other way, and Reiney back into the game. 33, Matthew Henson for Carrollton checking in. Shells with just 3:40 to go as they bring it up the floor. Roxana trailed by 6 after 1 quarter, but then it was 17 after 2 quarters. That second quarter was a killer, 20-9. Here's Wallace with an air ball from the left wing. Back come the Hawks again, and we have a double foul on the big men, I think, and they're both going to foul out. Kraut and Reiney, and they're going to get them both instead of one or the other. The referee will take the easy way out, and they both foul out of the game.
And for the Shells, I mean, there goes your biggest scoring threat. It's kind of a moot point at this point. We're down 21 with 3:20 to go, but Hunter Reiney, he attacked the glass all night, just not enough for the Shells as they were cold. They've been cold from the floor the whole night and just not able to get enough going on offense.
20 points for Reiney. I have him for 14 rebounds unofficially. And there's your first 2 players that foul out of the game on the same call. Never liked those double foul calls, but that's the way it goes.
It's like offsetting penalties.
Yes. Hawks have the ball in the big lead here with 3 minutes to go in the game. To the wing, it goes to Fraley. Fraley with just 2 points in this game, but played well. Tanner Crumweedy lost the ball. Levi Wallace the other way. Wallace fouled by Palin. That'll be his 4th foul of the game. 60-39 our score, and the Shells and the Oilers coming up on Friday night. And next week, Roxana will play Litchfield and Carlinville, a couple of SCC games.
Well, as we said before, this is a good test for the Shells as, Carrollton plays that good, hard man-to-man defense, and they're going to be up in your face all night. They've been that way all night tonight, making things so tough for the Shells. The Shells were really never able to get in any sort of rhythm. This is something that they can work on now coming up with that SEC schedule coming their way.
3 conference games on the way, back to back to back. Here's Crumweedy giving it back to number 32, Clay Duba, into the game. Now it's Henson with it. Henson driving baseline, finger roll, no good. Knocked around, and the Hawks keep it with 2:20 to go in a 60-39 lead. Kuhnrod lays it up and in from Palin.
Great ball movement throughout for Carrollton, and they've been doing that all game. They've had good penetration going to the basket, and then they'll dish off at the last second to the open man as soon as somebody comes over and helps out for Roxana's defense.
3 players in double figures. Now McPeak threw it away. Hawks bring it back. 1:50 to go, and now a foul is going to be called. And is it McPeak? If it is, he'll foul out of the game. It's Wallace, Levi Wallace with his 2nd foul.
And some really tough play from these guards for Carrollton. Guys like we mentioned earlier, Mike Fraley, and also Luke Palin, a 5'9" freshman, and as you mentioned, probably even smaller than that. But they've just been a thorn in Roxana's side all night, and they've made some huge plays for Carrollton throughout the game.
Crumweedy 1 out of 2 as he missed the first, made the 2nd free throw. As more subs come into the game, and Roxana emptying their bench too, as Jordan Brown's in there, Levi Wallace, number 3, Luke Cherney. Also number 31, Charlie Sheets. 1:40 left. Driving down, finger roll is good, but a foul on the floor. The Hawks will pick up a foul here. With 1:38 to go, 63-39. Foul was on Fry, number 14, and number 3 for Roxana. Luke Cherney, a senior, at the line, misses the first free throw. Still trying to shoot for 40 points, and the Shells still don't have it. They missed them both. 63-39 our score. Carrollton will win it going away, and we will Go away quickly here and head to Bethalto. CM and Highland. We'll see how that goes. The Mississippi Valley Conference coming up. Here's Henson giving the ball to Duba with 1:15 to go in the game. Handoff goes to Krumweedy, now to Duba again. Baseline, Duba lost the ball, got it back, and it's loose on the floor. Picked up by the Shells. Now a jump ball called. Carrollton has it on the possession arrow.
And that seems like the way that it's gone for the Shells all night. That just kind of sums it up as Carrollton will get that possession arrow from that loose ball. But Roxana should have had that turnover, but Carrollton's just winning the battle, every battle it seems like, the battle of hustle, and they've been out rebounding the Shells. They've been shooting the ball a lot better in every category. It seems like they've just been outplaying the Shells tonight.
Duba hits a bucket off the inbounds, 65-39 now. Shot by the Shells, no good, and we're down to 35 seconds left in the game. Carrollton won the JV game 53-52 with a familiar face on the bench. Former Marquette coach Brian Diskin, JV coach tonight for Carrollton. An assistant to Jeff Krumweedy. Coach Brian Diskin. The Hawks winning in the JV game by 1 point. The varsity game, a blowout. Carrollton 65, Roxana 39. And that will be the final score here in Shell Country tonight. At Roxana High School, the Hawks win it 65-39. Back with the postgame in a moment. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Carrollton Hawks win it here at Roxana tonight, 65-39. And with John Kleeman, Brent Berkland back here with the post game, and then we'll take you on to game number 2, play-by-play of Highland and CM. So stay tuned for that. But all Hawks here tonight as they got it going real early in this ball game, John.
They certainly did, and for them, it was all about their defense. They came out and they played a tough man-to-man against Roxana. They were able to negate Hunter Reiney enough in the post to where they took away a lot of their playmakers, not exactly able to get anything going around him. As soon as they get the ball into him with the post, they just collapse on him. The Shells weren't really able to do anything with find the open man and create anything. They had an off night shooting wise. Seemed like everyone was cold for the field for Roxana, and Carrollton did a good job of making the plays offensively to negate anything that the Shells could throw at him.
Hunter Reiney, the junior, with a double-double. He did have 20 points in the game and 14 rebounds, but for Carrollton, 3 players in double figures. Kuhnrod, 16. Har had 13. But our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game, Tyler Watson, 19 points, including 5 threes. He didn't have a 2. He had some free throws, but all those threes helped out for sure.
Well, phenomenal night from Tyler Watson as he got some open looks in the first half, and even he kept it going in the second half. A couple threes from there after those 3 that he had in the first half, and just a great night all around for him, and able to make some plays and make some things happen for that Carrollton offense, and really clicking on all cylinders. It seemed like Carrollton was tonight.
Again, our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game, Carrollton senior Tyler Watson, and 3 players in double figures for Roxana. 20 points for Reiney. Nobody else scores more than 6. 6 for Briggs, 5 for Hartnett, 5 for Wallace, 3 for McPeak. They have quarters of just 7, 9, 18, and then 5 for the Hawks. They're in double figures all the way. 13, 20, 18, and 14 as they win it big.
And we said before the game that supporting cast for Hunter Reiney was going to have to show up tonight. It didn't seem like he had much help as offensively. It seemed like their best, we said it all game, their best offensive weapon was him getting those offensive rebounds. But other than that, they had a lot of cold shooting for the night.
That's John Kleeman. Brent Berkland here, too, as we say goodnight from Roxana High School. Again, take you on to Civic Memorial High School next. Highland against CM on the way, so stay tuned for that. Thanks to all of our sponsors and our engineer, Brian Hennigan. For my partner, John Kleeman, this is Brent Berkland. Again, our final, the Hawks from Carrollton, 65. The Roxana Shells, 39. So long, everybody.